Are you sure about that?
Yeah, we are.
Are you sure this time? The last 3 times haven't.
Remember, this isn't cut.
We on fire. Step up in the party. Step up in the party.
What is up, guys? I'm your host, Z, and I am here with the co-host, T3, and we will be talking about some new news in gaming and technology that we've come across in probably the past couple days. This is a little last minute. It's going to be uncut. You can make fun of us, but please try to show us some love and support because this is a new idea. We're trying to see if it'll work. We're greeted here today with 2 surprise guests. Like I said, this is a lot of last minute stuff. DKNMason.
Hey, what is up, guys?
And Zachy Cox.
Yes, Dad.
So basically, Troy Arthur brought to my attention today that Microsoft is partnering up with Razer to bring a wireless keyboard and mouse, not to a computer, not to your mom's butt plug, but
Wow.
but listen, there's a guy over here, by the way. Compose yourselves. But actually to support games on the Xbox console itself. And it's exclusively to Xbox, and it's being co-created in a collab with none other than Razer. Troy, can you give us some more information on that?
Yeah, so Microsoft announced its collaboration with Razer to make a wireless keyboard that would, I just got killed.
That's fine.
Work on the Xbox as a controller instead of you being plugged, like you plugging it into your Xbox and then using it. And hopefully it's supposed to take the input more directly, so it'll be available to more games instead of just certain ones like Minecraft and Fortnite.
Well, I read on
like they've announced that.
If you don't mind me interrupting for a second, I've read up from what I saw from what you showed me. They actually were planning on. Fuck, this is kind of hard playing a video game talking.
Yeah, I know.
It's so far been confirmed by the sources you showed me that it's going to be obviously for Fortnite and a couple of other services, and they're hoping that other sources, because they're dependently just making it to where any of the sources included can use it if they so choose. So the confirmed ones are Warframe and Fortnite.
And then I
That's
believe
okay, I just
there's
killed
another
somebody.
game, I forgot what it was called.
Wait, you both were... Oh, we're playing this game mode. I was so confused.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, so basically, from what I've heard, they said they'll do it for like Fortnite and Warframe, 2 games that are really big on PC. And I guess Xbox is letting any other game, if they choose so, to let the keyboard option go in. It's more so for like players when they're competing with PC players, since they have faster inputs and movements than you would on the standard controller. They'll be able to more so be on the same level with him, if I read the article right.
I mean, that makes sense.
And in it said that in the future, like AAA titles, like bigger ones like Overwatch, and I said even like Halo Infinite might have keyboard input options.
Which, if that's the case, they most likely would have it on Windows as well. Just from what I'm deducing from it.
So this whole thing, are they trying to make it like all games?
I mean, probably eventually, but when it first comes out, I think it's...
It makes me sad.
I want to say it was like
please
January.
excuse us, guys, if it is kind of like bad on the stream, like we're not being as consistent. This is just a trial run, pilot. We're just testing it out, and we want to see if you guys like it. So do please give us feedback in the chat,
Hey,
or
Zach,
if you're watching this on YouTube, in the comments. Yes.
are you trying to have Fortnite play on your stream as well?
Yeah, that's the plan. I don't know why. I have to actually double check on that. I noticed it too.
Okay. guys. Just want to let you know.
Yeah. But yeah, it
Wait, was it
That's-
black?
seems like a really good idea. I personally enjoy it, Troy, because a lot of people prefer the PC format, and it will even it out. It's an interesting idea for Microsoft, and I hope it will get them out of the problem that they're having against PlayStation as a competitor. I like how they're focusing more on their what's the word, accessories and their platforms, but I do hope this will branch out into bringing more games to the console as well.
The only
another
thing I
thing is
don't
it'll bring,
like is I don't feel like being clapped in games I am good at because I'm using a controller.
But I mean, it's not going to exclusively be like that, though. I feel like they would still make it
Yeah.
to where keyboard works with keyboard and vice versa. So continue, Troy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
bro.
that makes
Interrupted you,
like
dude.
matchmaking contingencies, and it's kind of
I don't know.
um.
I'm sure they'll work it out.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but one thing I did say is it's gonna have like it's not gonna. I like it because keyboards now, they're kind of hard to use with the Xbox because you go and you don't have like all the menu options. They're gonna be specifically suited to the Xbox, so you'll have like an Xbox button and you'll have different things that the Xbox has, like the controller has,
Yeah.
and it'll be a lot less clunky of an experience.
Well, and then Razer's making it. Razer makes some of the top of the line stuff, like when it comes to keyboards and mouses and stuff. The wireless part might be a little
Razer's
bit bad,
good.
but yeah, I mean, yeah. But there we
Yeah,
go. We got that.
When I
fixed
get one,
yesterday.
I don't know about wireless. I'll probably
I'm still a
wire
PC and PS4 guy, but if this kind of thing happens, and if Halo Infinite does get keyboard inputs, I do hope they have it available on the Microsoft Store, so I can just buy it from there and play with you guys.
And another thing about the keyboard, it'll give people like the feel like a lot of people want a gaming PC, but they can't afford one.
Yeah, so give them like the feel if they want to use mouse and keyboard, and like
It'll like
I highly recommend it from personal experience. A gaming PC is a little bit more compelling than a console because you do pay subscription fees for practically any multiplayer game. With PC, every multiplayer game, as long as you buy it, the subscriptions are free unless it's like an MMO. But on PC, you're pretty much just paying for the game. But they do have a lot more buggy servers and stuff, but the competitive scene's a lot better too. And
yeah, it's more mainstream. It's like if you want to get,
it's because
I don't know
it's
how to say it.
up to date. Everything is
It's the most competitive scene.
input. It's
the
because the inputs are so
professional.
accurate, and the timing is way different than if you're playing on a console. But we still have games like Halo and Gears of War that are console exclusive, that are still big in the multiplayer.
But Gears of War 4 had Windows 10 support, I think.
Yeah, it does. That's why I have it on there.
I think that I really like that people who like, since Halo is an exclusive or whatever, you could like just get a, like people that play on PC could get an Xbox and get a keyboard and play it on that.
Yeah, it makes it more. I don't know, but most people are like, well, Halo's because
It makes it more open
Halo's
to
been
PC
around for a
players.
long time, and they're like, well, then people, if they do, I don't know. I think for the multiplayer scene, that'll be a bit controversial to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it because they're making it more for games that already give you an option to play with people with either or. Warframe's not really competitive, but it is a really well-known game, and a lot more people play it on PC. But it's still popular on consoles. Like, one of my best friends is a huge fan of Warframe, and he's the reason I played it for a while. And I do recommend it. And just adding keyboard to Microsoft when it already has solid platform, like, just makes it a little bit better. I just wish they would come out with more exclusives for the console rather than accessories, but it's still a cool thing they're trying to implement. Because even with, like, I'm kind of surprised, even with, like, the lack of, like, games in the past, what is it, like 3-4 years that it's been out? Or total it's been out, because they've only had like maybe
Like exclusives?
Exclusives, yes. Like good exclusives too. Like Halo 4, I think. and a few other Halo games.
Halo 5 is the newest one.
Yeah, so like Halo 5.
4 was for the 360.
Okay, so 5 and fuck, sorry, I'm trying to think. So like 5 and Gears 4 and stuff like that, they still keep Xbox afloat, and Xbox still gets a lot of like the multi-system games. But PlayStation's obviously winning the race when it comes to fan base because they have a lot more exclusives, including what's up, your mom? Basically, it's just like, guys, professionalism, please. He was trying to call me
Alright,
Nigerian,
G.
even though technically I'm Scottish and Irish American.
Oh my god.
So
It
basically,
just made me laugh how you stopped in the middle of your sentence and just
basically, it's PlayStation's ripping Xbox a new one with exclusives like God of War and Spider-Man.
Oh, the Spider-Man
Yeah.
was from Xbox.
Yeah, they have a lot more games that are.
On that topic though of the, I guess, Spider-Man, Marvel is collabing with the studios, so Xbox may get like a Marvel title soon.
Ooh.
Okay, dude. So cool. Professional, podcast right here. We're looking at the chat and you're just saying dumb stuff. You're gonna get ignored for the rest of the time when we talk about this. Continue this, Troy.
So like it'd be cool if, I don't know, like they got a Spider-Man game, which I think only reason it was PlayStation exclusive is because Sony owns Spider-Man and the rights to use him and whatever.
Yeah, but they also made a contract with Insomniac, but it's kind of like in the middle because they did have PlayStation exclusives like Spyro and Crash, but they've been ported to like the Xbox.
And I think why it was such a big deal, like we're kind of just branching into Spider-Man now, but in Sony. But
Yeah.
when Spider-Man became a part of the MCU, like the Marvel
I'm
Cinematic
listening,
Universe,
yes.
it was kind of a big deal because they were like, whoa, Sony just gave up the rights for Spider-Man. They're letting other people use them now. So, I mean, that could, I don't know, we could get somewhere with that, but
Maybe, but still, like I said, stuff like also God of War, and there's one other one that's up in tech. I don't remember. Okay, dude. Like, those games are just like outselling and doing better than just like traditional Halo and Gears. They're just not enough. And the other games.
the thing
such
is,
as- Go ahead.
the newest Xbox exclusive is like Forza Horizon 4. That's the latest one, and that's not like a,
Yeah,
I
like
guess you could say a
those
banger.
games,
People aren't like,
I
oh,
don't
Forza
personally
Horizon
like,
4
but
is
I
coming
understand
out,
why a
like-
lot of people like them. I'm not too much of a fan of racing games, so like Isaac is, and a few other people.
Well,
I
racing
know.
games aren't gonna get you numbers. They're
Yeah.
fun, and
Like-
but people don't go by. They don't go out in the masses.
I
and
enjoyed
go
the-
buy racing
yeah.
games.
I enjoyed the Forzas, but like I don't think it'd pull as many like fans as say Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man made so much. It was the highest grossing selling opening week, I believe. Sony game ever, like PlayStation. So
It got hyped up so much as well.
They're delivering a
They
good
had-
product.
it had-
not
it had-
just throwing out
it wasn't
a
even
title.
necessarily hype. It was good marketing for the game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys read a lot of comic books, but basically, and
I
now,
used to, I
now
don't
my
know.
Nightbot stuff wants to work. It's like with comic books, they have this new Spider-Man event. They do like a Spider-Man event every couple years or year. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it. But basically, there's this new. If you guys
Right.
ever heard of the Spider-Verse arc or whatever,
Yeah.
they came out with another one called Spider-Geddon that came out this year, and they're 5 issues in. And it's really good. I do recommend it. They just added the Spider-Man from the video game into the main Marvel universe, or the Spider-Man multiverse.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. So he's a
Oh yeah,
character.
because have you seen like that Into the Spider-Verse movie trailer?
Yeah, that's
If
kind
you
of like
look,
a
the suit from the
smaller
video
one from
game
it.
is in the trailer.
Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs from it. And the thing I like about today in the sense of like media is that they're normalizing stuff that was kind of like you're a nerd, you're this and that.
Yeah,
back
that's
in,
yeah. I've noticed that a lot.
back in the day. Like me and you liking video games is more accepted now than somebody liking just sports or you know. Like we're more
Mhm.
Well,
accepted
just-
than if it was like in the earlier 2000s or even in like the 90s and 80s. Like we're a majority rather than a minority when it comes to liking certain things now.
But yeah, I feel like literally like every person I talk to at my school is either played a game or at least knows a lot about the game. Like
Yeah, it's crazy. Like with Fortnite, regardless of how normalized it is a good game. It's not for everybody. I have a lot of friends and such that just don't like it. Like they talk down on it
And a
stuff
lot of
like that.
I feel like a reason. a
You
lot
know
of
what's the
people
most
like
hated
is-
game?
What's the most
Fortnite
hated?
is the most hated game.
I don't understand.
But it's also the most. Well, I guess you
Like
could say.
played and the
Yes.
highest player base.
That's the thing is with
It-
the really popular games comes the really big hate.
Well, the more. I guess.
well, the more people that
however
play
you
it, the
wanna
more
s-
people are gonna dislike it as well.
Yeah.
Like, just like the bigger the base, like
The more
the more people
publicity,
who
the
have
more.
played
It's like
it.
okay,
Yeah.
back in the '80s when D&D was really big, you guys don't remember. I've only heard of it from like my parents. You remember how there was that Slenderman murder, like
I guess.
2012, 2013, where this girl, her friends basically went and
I heard about this. Yeah.
cut her up or whatever in the name of Slenderman, and were being dumb and like weird, right? And they went to court for murder.
Yeah, I heard about this.
The
I'll
same
be right
kind
back.
of
Give me a
thing
sec.
happened when D&D was popular in the 80s. And the thing is, most of our parents, hate to say it, they don't like a lot of them weren't into that. Me and Troy are lucky because just so you guys know, we are cousins and have the same family members and stuff. Basically, our family was more accepting of like people being nerds, and a lot of our family was into like D&D and like Star Wars and stuff like that. So it's like okay to like it in our family, but there's still families out today that don't even let their kids watch like Harry Potter because of the witchcraft and wizardry, which is really weird. Basically,
I think. Yeah.
back in the
Never
80s,
mind, keep going.
it's okay. Like I said, this is a pilot, so we'll work on this. But basically, back in the 80s, there was a D&D session that happened in a small town, and somebody like they were like impaling each other with swords and basically killing each other and committing suicide, and they played D&D. And the only reason D&D got well known after that was because when it got reported, people were like, "Oh, I don't want my kid playing D&D." It's the same thing that happens with everything. Once Fortnite got popular and there was the problems in schools with kids playing Fortnite, they didn't want their kids like playing Fortnite and stuff because it was distracting from schoolwork and stuff. But because of
And
that,
that's
kids played it
another
more and it
thing.
made it bigger. Go ahead, Troy.
They made it more of Fortnite is the most like available. It's the easiest game to get. Like you can get it on your phone, get it on your
Yeah,
computer,
and that's another
Xbox,
reason why it's
PlayStation.
popular. It's insane
Yeah,
because
and
even
it's
us
free.
talking about it and the people watching, if they've never played it or seen that, well, they've probably seen it now since it's on stream. But basically with it, it has good marketing. People pay more for cosmetics now than they want to for a video game.
hmm People spend hundreds of dollars a game that they downloaded for free.
Yeah, and then they complain about buying a $60 game. Like a AAA
Yeah.
title, like Red Dead Redemption 2, which I highly recommend and think is really good. It's just like, jeez. Like, the only game I've told you guys prior, the only game I've really disliked pre-ordering was Fallout 76, because that game is just complete garbage. But back on topic with the Razer and Windows or Microsoft collab. Do you have anything else to say about that?
No, I feel like we kind of.
Okay,
Did it.
so the next thing I wanted to talk about was basically Call of Duty. What's your guys' thoughts on Call of Duty thus far?
Amazing.
I enjoy it.
It's been out. Let me look it up real quick so I'm not wrong on this.
Alright, well,
Like, I'm
just
gonna go ahead and say I've
Team
played it a
Rumble or
lot.
Playground?
So.
Well, I kind of want to still get a
Let's do
max tier, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because we're not max tier like you are. It came out October 12th, so it's been out for, we'll say, a little over a couple months.
I got it about a month ago, and I've logged major hours, so I'm just gonna say that probably shows my standpoint on the game.
So far,
Like, I'm already a Prestige 4, about to be Prestige
what are
5.
reviews? We're just gonna look at reviews to.
I feel like
because Google reviews
lot
says
of
it's
them
86% people like this game.
more people like the game than not, honestly. Like Call of Duty World War II was like the first. Remember when the trailer dropped and they had more dislikes than likes or whatever.
Metacritic put it at an 84. IGN put it at 7.8. But who listens to IGN?
I'm pretty sure IGN put it at better than a 7.8.
That's what it says on here.
At least it didn't
I
Game
looked it up on
Informer.
Google, so that's just what it says.
Well,
on Google.
IGN and Game Informer are different, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, because Game Informer was like a
IGN is
9.5.
International Game Network, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's that. But basically, I've enjoyed it. I really like the new Nuketown map. I got to play it before you guys because PlayStation gets it ahead of time, which is another point I want to make. That
Why didn't you get Black Ops 4 on
So I-
PC?
because I had more friends to play with on PlayStation. I don't play games like that on PC. I just don't enjoy them on PC. It's like if I played it on console before I played it on PC, unless it's something like Overwatch, I'm not going to switch over. Because Overwatch, I feel
I
is
do
a
really
lot better on
enjoy the
PC.
Nuketown map.
Yeah, the
I do
Nuketown
really
map.
enjoy the Nuketown map. Like, I'm playing
Go ahead.
hardcore Nuketown right now, and it's fantastic. Like, the map, it brings back all the nostalgia effect, but has a new, like, I like the
And
fact that
it makes it
snowing
fresh.
different. Makes it fresh, but like brings back a good nostalgia effect. And I also like how they use like a bunch of the other old maps just for people who have played the old ones, just to have like a little like good memories
My
from the old
thing-
games.
I have one complaint about that game.
Yeah.
One. It is that literally, besides the servers being 30 hertz, which I mean,
That's
isn't
Xbox
even
P-
a huge deal.
No, I'm just kidding. Alright.
Like,
What's the issue?
30 hertz servers aren't a big deal. The worst thing is the multiplayer spawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which I think
I
is
kind of
a
want to
small
disagree on that.
Bad.
My point being with the disagreement on that is, in my opinion, I think the spawns are actually nice. I mean, spawns have always been kind of complicated in Call of Duty because there's spawn campers and stuff, and you'll get that because the maps in Call of Duty are so small, you know, which is a good thing.
That they want that though.
Yeah, you want
Yeah.
that, but like I like it more on BO4 actually because if you get spawn killed once, it's only that one time, unless you're unlucky.
Nah, not
No, maybe
Yeah,
on
unless
Xbox,
it-
but I'm just
I mean,
saying from my
Zachy
experience.
Cox we've been playing, and it's like you'll just go and you'll keep
Yeah.
dying until the game
See,
ends. Like,
no, with
Well,
what
I
I've
say
experienced.
is, like, they have to have a full team to like like really spawn trap you. They have to have like a full team.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, that's true.
So like I think it's a very rare occurrence where you just keep getting spawn killed over and over.
Yeah.
Like you might have one dude who runs in and
Yeah.
kills your entire team, but then like you're gonna be good after that.
So what I was gonna say was I actually like it because they've improved on it. I think they've mentioned it a lot in like
Yeah, I like
stuff.
yeah,
Is
like,
that
'cause
they changed it to where it's
was
more
really bad
tactical
week one.
and you're able to
Yeah.
not get spawn camped as much, and it switches at a good point when you're getting overwhelmed, so you don't die as fast. I also like how the operators. In some modes, you only get like in the more serious tactical modes.
Domination and stuff.
You only
Yeah.
can put one person per operator, and they all have their different.
It's
sets of
more, it makes me
abilities.
think.
And some are broken, but I do like how Treyarch, because I've been following them more to see how often they update on their game, and they do it actually pretty consistently. I want to say about once a week.
They do.
They keep their community
Yeah,
update,
they
and they
are
actually listen to their
very-
community. Like they've
Yeah.
actually nerfed Ajax, not as much as a lot of people do, but you can notice it. They've also changed a lot of things, like just overall, they're keeping in a. Before I talk too much on it, they've been keeping an overall eye on the community itself. Like, and like trying
Yeah,
to
like
police
people
them.
They do
complain
take
and
a
they
lot of
actually
feedback.
answer.
Because
I would
their
say.
last few
Yeah.
Call of Duty games have bombed so bad that I feel like they've honestly, and this is the sad part, is that I feel like they honestly pay attention to their community more now, but bigger companies that have always listened to their community and impress their community are kind of shitting the bed now. It's weird. It's a turn of events. Companies like Treyarch, which are the only Call of Duty studio I like, really like, besides what's the Infinity Ward.
Yeah, Infinity Ward is good.
Activision's like okay.
Activision is head over them all.
Yeah, that's like the main one.
Oh, okay.
I think they do have a lot of issues, like the Activision itself,
Like
though.
okay, Call of Duty Ghosts I really liked. You can like
I enjoyed
disgrace
it.
me for that. I love the story. I'm a story kind of dude. I love
Yeah,
RPGs
me
and
too.
stuff like that. And when I got introduced to Call of Duty, the first one I got introduced to was Modern Warfare, but I played more Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops with Isaac when I used to stay at his house when he lived in Barstow with his mom.
Yeah.
We used to play a lot of Black Ops 1. And those stories drew me in, but also the multiplayer was just so fun because it pulled a lot of stuff.
And
from
the
main
zombies.
thing.
The zombies,
and the
is one of the
zombies
biggest
is
things
what
that me and him
sealed me
spent
and him being
a long time on.
big time fans of it.
But that's like, zombies is a staple of the Black Ops games. You can have the
No, yeah, yeah,
worst garbage to your game, but you'll still have decent zombies.
Yeah.
Like Black Ops 3
And see
had
when they
some
try
of the
Had
best
such good
zombies
zombies,
gameplay.
I enjoyed
and see when they try to copy it into what was the franchise that like Infinite Warfare and stuff. When they tried to copy it,
Did
That
it?
zombies
it
sucked.
just bombed so well. Like some people liked it. It was just a carbon copy to me. It wasn't a good zombies.
And that's... You okay?
Yeah, let's try not to interrupt each other a lot too, like because it's just gonna make it a little bit more complicated. But we're doing really good on views and stuff. And I appreciate everybody watching the stream by the way, and we'll for sure link up all our social media and stuff that we want you guys to hit us up at after the stream. So yeah, I'm thoroughly satisfied. This is my first Call of Duty I've bought since I want to say Black Ops 2 or Ghosts.
Yeah. Could probably, yeah.
Like I got BO3 with my PlayStation 4 and I enjoyed the multiplayer, but the story is what really turned me off from it. The story I hated. There was no memorable characters.
Well, I feel like
it
it wasn't-
continuation in 2 at
yeah.
all. And then now I like how they're trying to like redeem themselves by saying like 4 is a prequel to 3 and trying to like fix that. That's a good thing I've noticed. I don't know if you guys have. Is that if you guys played the operator stuff, like I forget what it's called, but it's like that campaign kind of thing.
The dossier
The
things.
dossier, yeah.
I was very interested in
Yeah,
those.
those were
I
good.
grinded those.
And one of my friends brought to my attention that 4 is a prequel to 3, and you can notice that with the characters, and I didn't even notice it at all. Thanks, brother. But yeah, it's something I honestly enjoy. Like,
Like,
go ahead.
I've played all of the Call of Duties, like, since COD 3, which I had on the original Xbox. So, like, and this is one of my favorites. Like, this is probably up there, like, top 3. And that just shows the quality of the game, because they have come out with some really good ones. And this is just one of the ones that I have enjoyed thoroughly.
Yeah. Like, this reminds me of Black Ops 2. A fair amount.
Yeah.
Like, and then,
Yeah.
okay, back to the Nuketown map. The reason I like this Nuketown so much, it's not like 3 where it was, like, futuristic. Because 2 already did that, right? It's more so a literal, like, they put time and effort into changing the scenery and everything. Like, instead of buses in the middle, it's
Yeah.
train cars. Instead of it being America, it's, Russia. And the thing is,
Russia.
it's like, instead of just being a standard, it's snow. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a sucker for snow maps. Like, anything with snow or rain are, like, cool to me. Like, my favorite map in
Environment
Ghosts-
changes.
Yeah. My favorite Ghost map was that one that rained constantly. It had all the broken buildings. if you
The
guys remember
Toronto
that?
yeah,
one,
I know-
the
yeah.
mall.
Kinda, yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell what it was, but yeah, it's the big. Okay, so like another thing that I think would be really cool is like, okay, so I like how they're adding the like different times to day maps. I think it'd be really cool if they added a nighttime Nuketown.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of not
think
into
that'd be
the
pretty cool.
topic just because when they milked Nuketown in 2 for the zombies map, it was cool. But 1, you had to pay for it, and 2, it was just so condensed that it was like a really scary map in the sense of too locked in, you know? Like, I would have liked Nuketown Zombies a lot more. I know that's a little off topic, but I would have liked Nuketown Zombies a lot more if you could leave Nuketown. Now, okay, this is the staple on why I really like Black Ops 4. Being as Fortnite's such a big game, and it's a battle royale. Battle royale is taken over, and you can hear this from anybody. I am utterly shocked on how well made, how much fun, and how like interesting Blackout is.
See, I've never.
I don't want to
played
say
it.
You guys, go ahead.
Blackout is
go
my
ahead.
favorite battle royale
Oh
experience.
no, I'm not saying it's my favorite. I'm just surprised on how well it is doing and how it's so close to being as popular as Fortnite, at least from what I've seen.
But that is like the most polished battle royale out there. Runs the smoothest.
It's like
statistically
a good PUBG.
speaking, it's the best battle royale experience. Like I was playing PUBG earlier today,
Yeah,
and I used to play it a lot actually, like a lot.
it's okay. Isaac
And,
got it for me for my 18th birthday.
What?
You asked your mom to get me like $40 in Steam money or something.
But what I was saying is, on the PC and the Xbox, this is totally different. On the Xbox, it's so clunky, like I hated it.
It's
I
because
ran
it
into
doesn't
so
have good
many
support
issues,
for
and
it.
it just
Yeah.
and it just wasn't worth my time playing.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for it. I'm game sharing with somebody to have it, so it's not like I wasted money. It's not. The game, the one game where it actually kind of ran smoothly, I played a game of Mini Royale, which is like a 4x4 map instead of an 8x8.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's subpar. Like, it's not,
Yeah, it was good at
didn't
first,
have-
but the reason it did so poorly is because it sucks because it's like I can't play H1Z1 at all, and people say H1Z1's so good.
why can't you?
I just can't. Dude, I just can't. It's like I tried it one time, and it just feels so lackluster compared to the other ones that are out right now. I hit that guy for a 72 minutes ago. So like H1Z1, it's on PlayStation right now, and they're actually, ironically, even though PUBG's dead, PlayStation's finally like, yeah, we'll let your game on our console.
Yeah.
Floppy boys.
Dude, PlayStation,
Oh, I got an ultra.
I
kill.
will always have respect for, one, because it was like my first console. Like Xbox 360 was like my second one. I had a PS2 way before I had an Xbox 360. We'll just get that in the air. And then I didn't get a PS3 because honestly I thought the PS3 was kind of ghetto because a lot of people I knew played it and they were like, dude, I'm not going to say this, but basically it's like just it wasn't a good game, or I didn't think PS3 was cool because like 360 hyped up like Halo and stuff. Like Halo 3 was great, dude.
Yeah, because
I can't talk shit
Halo
on Halo
3
3.
is
It was like the first Halo game I played and the best Halo game I played, besides Reach. Reach is like dad.
Yeah, I like Reach.
Reach is
a
my
lot of
favorite.
people didn't. Yeah, Reach was like it was the bridge from classic Halo into the modern Halo. It was kind of, I guess I consider myself like Halo. I know everything there is to know about it, and I'm just like waiting on the next one.
Yeah,
And
dude.
so
I really hope
I feel like
really good, dude. I'm gonna be
it will
pretty
be.
disappointed
Like
if it's not.
after Halo's always had its story running for it, and people didn't like
Yeah.
Halo 5 because like Master Chief wasn't the main character or whatever, but it was still a well-made story.
Yeah, it was
It
well
still
made.
had a
was.
lot of
I hear mixed about Halo 5. Like I liked the changes they've made to multiplayer that I've read, because I read a lot of Game Informer. I know it's bad because it's a GameStop owned company. I don't know why I missed all those shots. but I still like Game
I like a
Informer.
lot of Game Informer anyway.
Because I read a lot. I read it for the articles and the content and the features that they talk about rather than the reviews. So, like, Game Informer is solid. It's a magazine I like, but it is kind of biased when GameStop wants to make sales. That's the only thing I don't like about
I
it.
don't know,
But
because, like,
it's the gaming magazine I read the most.
I feel they still have somewhat unbiased reviews because
Yeah, everybody either has biased or unbiased reviews. I actually trust Game Informer a little bit more than IGN, just because IGN's known to make really bad reviews sometimes. Game Informer is just biased to their company, so if GameStop wants to sell something, they sorry.
they put it out in Game Informer.
They say, yeah. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Game Informer has a lot of GameStop ads. And that's because it's owned by GameStop.
Well, yeah.
So they throw in a lot of ads and renewals and whatnot. And I like it because it comes free with their with
The Pro membership.
Pro membership, which I still use. It's not the best. Like $14 a year is not bad for me because it's only a year for 14, and I save quite
that's
a few
actually-
bucks
I
because I
mean-
shop there a lot, and I go gift shopping there, and their prices aren't that bad, honestly, on some stuff. I will never ever sell. A
They
game
do
to
try to
GameStop.
rip you for your
Yeah,
pre-owned.
I never
Yeah, their
ever do
pre-owned
that.
games, they rip.
I've seen too many people buy a brand new game and try to return it, like to sell it to them, and they give them so much less than it's worth, and it's disgusting.
Like,
on how.
When I go there, I just buy a warranty on all my games just in case I
Oh,
need to
dude,
take
I don't
it
even
back,
do
like,
that
within
because
the
that's
next
just
year or
another
whatever.
reason they get more money off of you. I don't ever buy their
Well, I
warranty
mean, yeah,
because
but you can get a
check-
full refund.
I never buy their warranties on their games because none of my games ever break.
Well, no, it's not for breaking. In case I want to take it back, I just get the warranty.
It's like I think I've noticed with their pre-orders that when you pre-order and you like say you cancel it, they only give you a certain percentage back. Like I think they keep the $5
Really?
down. I think they do. I might be wrong, but
Well, it's not bad.
no, that is bad. I missed out on $5.
It's not bad.
Troy, it's bad for me when you're poor. Anyway, to the next topic. So, are we covered on Black Ops? Are you guys good on Black Ops, or you guys want to talk more good stuff about it? Because I feel like we all mutually enjoy the game and think it's going good places. But we'll have to see
Well,
when
here,
the
I'm just gonna
DLC
make
comes out. Because I don't know.
A couple, because we've
Go
talked
ahead, go
nothing
ahead.
but good about it. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna enlighten on
The one thing I don't
the
like is
very few bad things.
Okay, what are the things that you feel are
go.
very
The party system is kind of garbage, at least on
Yeah.
Xbox, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
I mean, the contraband, I don't like how unoriginal that was.
Oh, yeah. I can
Yeah.
agree with that.
I kind of miss the supply drops, like how you get
I
3
do
items
too.
out of supply
Yeah,
drop.
I know, that stuff used to be
Infinite
okay.
Warfare supply drop system, I feel like, was probably the best because you could grind for the keys in game, so you didn't have to buy them through money.
Yeah.
And then, cause I played a lot of Infinite Warfare. Like I prestiged a couple times, and I grinded for the keys, and I'd get cool stuff, and you get epic weapon variants and stuff. And that's another thing. They have they're trying to just make you pay for this most stupid things. Like they don't even have the cool
But you gotta remember,
headgears and stuff.
They are trying to compete with Fortnite.
Which I think is a dumb idea. I mean, I get where it's coming from.
I feel like they don't
video
even need to
game-wise and
compete.
competition-wise.
Honestly, they're
It's
doing so
it's Call
well.
of Duty. Yeah.
And the thing
Call of
is,
Duty's gonna
it's
be Call of
insane
Duty.
because
It
this
shouldn't
is.
be.
Go ahead, Troy. I'm sorry. I'm just getting intense
It
on
shouldn't
this.
try to be like Fortnite's doing its thing and it's going, and
Yeah.
eventually it'll die out.
Yeah, Fortnite's just a fad.
So they shouldn't. Yeah, they should try. You say Fortnite's bad as we're sitting here playing.
but
Because the thing
Go
about
ahead,
it is like there's gonna be more Call of Duties that progress. They keep making Call of Duties, but there's not gonna be a Fortnite 2. Like
It could be.
so,
yeah,
They might actually charge you money for it.
I actually have.
I'll be mad.
I'll tell you
because-
guys something. I feel that's kind of okay. So you guys are familiar with World of Warcraft and how it works, correct or no?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So Troy Arthur, basically World of Warcraft, you pay monthly. You pay like $15 a month, right? And they give you unlimited content except for the expansions. You have to pay like, let's say, at most $30 an expansion, and it'll give you like all these new dungeons and stuff. But
Which is that's
even
a
in the
pretty
base game,
standard
no,
price.
listen, in the basic game, you still get a lot of content. They give you free update stuff, but there's stuff that's wall blocked by payment. All right, but it's
Yeah.
You know how loved World of Warcraft is, right? Like it's still one of the
Yeah.
more top games. Like it's really,
Like they literally.
it's
legit made a
actually
movie
really
about it.
high. It's really high on Twitch's stream list actually still.
It is, yeah.
Which
And-
is crazy because it's an old game.
yeah, but it
It's a
still
very
comes out
old
with a
game.
lot of new expansions, like at least once every year. Blizzard is one of the better companies in my opinion. Like they have such solid games that have dedicated fan base. They're the kind of company, kind of like Disney. If that's, I hope that's not too much of a bad comparison, but Disney
Yeah, it's
has.
a pretty bad comparison, but it's.
I don't think it's
understandable.
bad, and I'm gonna explain why. I don't think it's a bad comparison because Blizzard has dedicated fans. Even when they put out some bad stuff, they still have a lot of fans. It's the same thing with Disney. Disney puts out some bad movies,
Or Star Wars.
but we don't realize it because we're so into Disney that we don't really like nod in its direction. Does that make sense?
We don't care. We just.
Yeah, we're just like,
want
it's Disney.
content.
Disney's cool. So that's how I feel Blizzard is perceived. Like Overwatch is such a like popular game, and it's falling off a lot. Like I talk about it all the time. It's falling off because they're not focusing on nerfing like overpowered characters. The thing is, it still has
Oh
a
my.
fan base. I'm still a huge Overwatch fan. I mean, I have a Diva headset. I have like 3 different copies of the game. I have merchandise and like a lot of shit Overwatch. We'll leave it as that. And that's the crazy thing is they still put out content and they still listen to their fans, but there's like always gonna be that thing with some companies where they're not gonna fix it until it's either too late or it's just not gonna happen.
I feel like that's if I can say something about fixing things before it's too late. Like PUBG on the Xbox, that's what happened. It was early access for the longest time.
Yeah.
I'm like, when are they gonna, fix the game? Next thing you know, Fortnite comes in. Fortnite gets big, and it's like,
See,
PUBG's a dead game before they can even release the product.
see, that's the sad thing is that Fortnite, the reason it did so well is because it improved on everything that already made the not Fortnite genre, the Battle Royale genre popular. And so because of that, we have a better product due to experiencing other people's problems with the same kind of gameplay. Like honestly,
And that's like one thing, like I was kind of
I kinda want
suspicious
Fortnite
of
to
Fortnite
tip
when
off.
it first came out.
at least to an extent where not as many people are playing it. Now I'm not saying like kill it, it's a shit game. I'm saying more of it as so like to like make it more of a game that can be played, but isn't as like top dog as it still is. Because I think it's beating even League of Legends on Twitch, which is insane.
It is.
Because League of Legends has been on the top of Twitch's watch list for like ever. And League of Legends is still a
yeah.
solid game. Me and Isaac still play it all the time, dude. Play it at least once a week. Like that game is far from dying, I feel. That game is just way too solid in what it is. It's weird.
I don't think League of Legends will ever die because it's the head mainframe of MOBAs.
Esports
like,
as well too. It's one of the heads of esports.
Yeah, esports.
I'm
Esports
like I know
and
Rainbow
MOBAs.
Six has been big in esports,
Okay.
but I'm like I want it to get
Roll with the
bigger.
Titan.
I feel
boys.
bad because it's not going to get bigger until they fix obvious issues.
Like what?
I have no idea. Just
What specifically?
My friend Dalen was complaining about like I believe map problems, character issues, stuff like that.
I mean, there's not a
I'd
lot
have to do more
of
research on
blatant
it. We could probably
issues
talk
in the
about that
game.
in a more
Like, from someone who
we
plays
could
Rainbow
talk about it
Six
in
a ton.
another. We could talk. Well,
Yeah, we'll have
he
to.
stopped playing it because he played it a lot. But we'll talk more about it in another episode. But back.
So, are we gonna do this like bi-weekly or weekly?
It's up to you. Like you are the co-host, so you know it's like basically what me or you say goes. So if you are up to do it weekly and you feel like we can do it weekly, we'll do it weekly. But if you feel more confident in the topics bi-weekly and feel like it's gonna be less stressful, we'll do it bi-weekly. It's up to you. I can do either way,
Alright.
dude. I'm flexible. But back on topic, basically, what's the word? What was I gonna start off? Sorry, I hear my dad in the background. Back on topic. Basically, you know what? Do you guys want to talk about the esports scene a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it depends which esports scene you want to talk about.
Yeah,
I'm
what-
Just
game?
overall esports and how crazy it is that it's becoming as big
Popular.
as NFL and music.
Mainstream.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's becoming so mainstream. Like we have a lot more like faces of like normal media as like just typical, we'll say Americans. Like okay, Drake's popular, and Drake just co-signed to own like 100 Thieves like a couple months ago, right?
Mhm.
And 100 Thieves has only been a esports team for like a year, and that's by run by Nate Shot, which I believe wasn't he big in
That's
Call of Duty?
an Overwatch team.
Yeah, he was
Right.
big Call of Duty.
No, okay. The
Okay.
thing with esports teams,
No, wait.
they are involved in more than one esport. Like TSM
Oh,
Myth
yeah.
doesn't play Fortnite competitively, I believe. He's a content creator for
He-
TSM.
Well, he
I
does sometimes, doesn't he?
yeah, he competes sometimes, but he's like kind of like Ninja, where he's more focused on content.
It's just in the
creation.
skirmishes and stuff.
Like,
like it's
Tfue
just in the, like he'll play
streams,
like the
But
tourneys.
he's
Yeah.
a pro player, right? He plays for FaZe.
Yeah, he plays for FaZe.
And he streams. The thing with it's so weird because okay, 100 Thieves signed on Valkyrie. Do you guys know who Valkyrie is? I know Isaac does.
No.
Valkyrie,
Yeah.
Valkyrie is this female streamer. She just signed with 100 Thieves. She's really good at Fortnite. She is as popular as Pokimane. She's like I believe her
Okay.
and Pokimane are the top 2 Fortnite streamers for females that are known, at least
Yeah.
from my mentality. That's another thing too. Pokimane, I kind of get slightly tilted when people talk about her and they don't play League because that's where she came from. And I've been watching her since she played League, and then she transferred over, and now a lot of my friends that are normal or normies are like watching her like play Fortnite and stuff and talk about how thick she is and stuff like that. So it's kind of like
See, that's what I find
section.
annoying about people that talk about Pokey too, is because when people talk about Pokey,
Yeah.
even though like you showed me who Pokey was, a lot of people like
Yeah.
when I say Pokey, they're like, oh man, she's that cute, thick Fortnite player, and it's like,
Originally,
it's
seriously.
not just Fortnite.
Yeah, but like I did see the funny thing is like majority of like the stuff. You know, I'm glad Isaac's kind of finding his own way with it. Is that like I introduced him a lot into like esports related games over like Call of Duty and Halo. Like I've introduced him to League and Fortnite and stuff like that.
Although Call of Duty has a big esports.
Yeah, but like I mean like more of like getting into like streams and stuff like that. Like people that
Oh,
like,
yeah.
invest a lot of time into the culture. Because it used to be like, oh, we play this, whatever. We know it's cool. People play competitively, right? At this point, it's like so normalized to watch a Twitch stream or a YouTube. It's like when YouTube was new and people used to watch YouTube like all the damn time.
I still watch YouTube all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I still do.
Well, I do too, but I mean like Twitch is integrated into that because there's two things. There's
Yeah.
YouTube, which is good at video creation, and then there's Fortnite, which is good at
Do you mean Twitch?
Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. That's good at just a good streaming platform. Sorry, guys.
Like, what I really enjoy is I enjoy when a lot of people do like the Twitch videos and then they'll do like an edit on YouTube. I like that. Or like they'll do
Yeah,
the Twitch streams
that's-
and then
Well, a lot
edit
of
edit
YouTube
down the
content
streams and
That's
bring it.
creators
something
that I
I've been trying to
watch,
figure
like,
out.
they do like compilations and stuff. Like I just watched like a lot of Rainbow Six people and stuff, and they stream their content on Twitch, and then they edit it and make it more clean on YouTube.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
That's what Ninja does.
Well, that's how you.
Also
Okay,
awesome.
that's the thing I was gonna say. A lot of people can get popular on their Twitch streams and stuff. Like, I still hold out faith that one day, like, I can get big on this. Not like super big, but have a following. Because the more time and effort people put in, and the more like different you are from everybody else, and the more you put yourself out
You'll get
there,
noticed.
the easier it is to get noticed. Now, there's even people out there like when I showed you, Troy, that the Lord Fluffy, one of the bigger guys in the Diablo community, or like super versed in it, when he liked my tweet. You know, that was interesting to me because, like, even though he's not as popular as, like, let's say Pokemon and stuff, he still has a good following, and even Blizzard themselves pay attention to his content because he plays a lot of Diablo and streams it and all this different stuff, you know? Like, he's well versed in his craft, and he has his own following. That's why he does YouTube and Twitch and a podcast as well. Like, I don't play a lot of Diablo, even though I really want to. And I think that's the fact is it, like, to me, it's I'm at that point. I always get to this point once a year where I don't want to play any single player games and just multiplayer and play with people. And so it makes me want to play Diablo every time I watch his podcast because he's really well versed and up to date with it. I look forward to watching it, which if you guys are into Diablo or want to watch a pretty good podcast, I would go check it out. It's called The New Meta, by the way. But yeah, the thing with esports and pro players and streamers is just insane how they're kind of becoming household names.
Yeah. A lot of people do know. Like, my parents know a bunch of the YouTubers I watch and stuff. Like, if I'll name them, they'll be like, oh, that's that one player that plays such and such game, because I watch a lot of different YouTube. And that kind of thing. And then also the whole thing, okay, I'm gonna name one thing that makes me mad, is whenever someone plays with a big YouTuber and then, like, they'll get their channel, like, shouted out and then they'll get massive.
Well, that's how it works.
Even though, like, they aren't very good. No, the people who, like, say Ninja, like, got in a game with this little kid once and he got his YouTube channel shouted out, he jumped, like, 50k subscribers overnight.
Yeah, that's because Twitch chat and followers are kind of like a mob mentality when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Like, put this way, Isaac does better on his streams than I did starting off due to knowing somebody that has experience with the system. Like, even though, like, I can't claim that I'm, like, good at Twitch stream or anything like that. Like, I could say I know how it works and how to get bigger, but it's executing it. And if it's like you can tell what if you already know the craft, like, it's like being really good at math or English or some class, right? Being is like, I know a lot about Twitch streaming, I've seen a lot, I know what to makes good content different from, like, bad content. If you know somebody that knows the ropes of it and they, like, help you through it, you can get bigger and have a bigger audience and improve faster than them.
Holy
because
shit.
they've already gone through the trials and you don't have to because they've done it. So say, because Ninja, he's straight up like, what is it? He was big on Halo, but not a lot of people knew he was big on Halo that are his main audience now from Fortnite. But that's where he's starting. He's been streaming for like 4 or 5 years. And yeah, he went to tournaments and stuff, and he was known in the Halo community, but if you didn't play Halo, like, you basically didn't know who Ninja was until Fortnite. That makes sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So because of that, Hiri went through his trials and tribulations, luckily got noticed when he was playing Fortnite. Now, I don't know the details of that, but, you know?
He did play H1Z1 in that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he got.
But it's also part of,
No.
like, finding games that cater to, like, a main audience too, and being able to be one of the first to tell it's going to be good and get good at it.
Dude, I only got 1,001 XP off of that,
I only got
and I had 19
83.
elims.
It's okay.
Like there are certain games I believe that some people like. Okay, so there are games I know I'm like this. Like I like watching on YouTube. Like I
Yeah.
watching videos that have a purpose. But I don't like just like watching people straight play gameplay. So like I won't just sit in a Twitch stream of someone playing COD for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But I might would do that for Fortnite depending on who it was. Like so I think you have to find a game that people will want to sit down and just like watch you play. Like.
Yeah.
Without like you talking about a certain topic for like a video length of time.
Yeah, and the thing I like about Twitch more, I like live streams more than YouTube content. Now, I'm not saying I don't like it. I enjoy it for the fact that it's an organized video and a lot of people make good videos. But I'm more of a person, I like to see somebody acting live or doing stuff live so it feels more realistic, but also there's not as much as a time limit, you know? Like, Twitch actually rewards you for the more you stream and the more content you produce. YouTube kind of limits you on how well you do depending on how long it is, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I don't do YouTube too much. Like, I don't care about uploading my stuff to YouTube. That just means, like, friends and family and people that want to see my videos and stuff can go there and watch my past streams or my playthrough, like my Diablo one I started, like, a week ago. But, it's a lot of, changing between, like, which one you prefer. Like, don't get me wrong, I've made videos and stuff, and I post on my Instagram, and Isaac's done some with me, and we've gotten, like, 50+ views, dude. Like, we've probably hit 100 on, like, some, and we made, like, Fortnite parody videos. And it's, like, not hard. Like, it's just... It's all about creativity and how you express it. Like, if you're not...
Did I tell you?
Well, go ahead, Troy.
Can I go off topic for a second?
Yeah, dude, we've been off topic for this whole time, so don't stress.
Alright, so speaking of
I actually
YouTube and
kinda
just like random views and stuff.
We've been trying to stay on topic. But
Yeah,
keep switching.
I like the improv. It's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
So my dad made like he posted a review because if he looks up a tutorial of how to do something or a review and he can't find one, then he'll make his own and post
Yeah,
it.
he's told me.
Yeah, he got like 10,000 views on a video that he was just kind of like did, and I was like, what?
It just happens sometimes, dude. You have to know how people are, and like I sometimes feel like I have that
and I think
figured
another
out,
thing
but
is
it just
the way
depends
he did
on how
it
you
was
do it.
because
Yeah.
when there's nothing else, that's kind of what happened, because he went to look for, I don't even remember what it was, and then no one else had it, so then next
was
thing
like
you
a
know,
tire-
his is the
tire
only
review.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. It just depends.
Which I think is
It's
it's a good way to
supply
do
and
things.
Yeah. But there's also the thing too. It's like I've noticed a lot more people on Twitch enjoy somebody who's just doing it for fun, rather than somebody who's doing it to chase clout or try to like make money off
Yeah.
it. You know, because like they want that.
Yeah.
That's the thing I enjoy about Twitch is you always hear about YouTube drama. This person's drama and drama and drama. Don't get me wrong, there's drama even with Twitch, but the thing with Twitch is it's more funny because the people get banned because they get caught, because Twitch chat's smart, rather than because they've been fake for this long and stuff. Like, I've seen YouTubers' careers just go downhill because their whole career is just based on lies. But the thing with, like, Twitch is, like, people that watch Twitch know if it's fake because you can't fake it, it's live. So... if somebody's being fake on Twitch, they'll eventually find out. There's this guy that used to like get people to pity him that was like in a wheelchair, and he like talked about how he couldn't move and stuff. You got happy one time because like somebody like donated 10,000. He forgot he was in his wheelchair for a second, jumped up, and people were like,
I've heard about this.
suspect already, and he got permabanned and everything. But Twitch does
That's
have
rough.
its issues. I've heard that Twitch, a lot of the mods, like the Twitch official mods for like banning people and whatnot, are very sexist and cater more towards the women than the male population on Twitch.
But how does that even work?
Like, put this way, one Fortnite streamer got banned for like a week for saying that black skin or something about his skin, or that black guy. and then this chick flat out said the N-word and never even got banned. And she was like, they're both like high like.
I didn't know you could
count-
get banned for that.
For what?
Yeah, you can.
You could get banned for
That's just your
saying
language, though.
really bad stuff. Yeah, you're not supposed to say stuff like that. It's part of their guidelines. They
Well,
don't
you
want that
can't-
kind of content.
You can't.
Yeah. I mean, like, I could straight up say it right now.
To drop the hard R.
Yeah, but I can say it right now and not even get banned because I only have 5 viewers. If it was like something
higher up
else,
you go.
the higher up, like if you're a ninja dude, they would detect that like right away because you're basically the face of their platform. Twitch is nothing without their content creators, big or small, but the bigger ones influence it more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I'm at 85
Because,
right
like,
now. but
Ninja?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, because like Ninja, not only is he, you know, a big person, but there's a lot of little kids
That watch.
that
it.
watch.
I got another bull
And
over here.
Twitch doesn't want to be responsible for someone cussing and then their parents noticing, and then it turns into this whole ramble of, oh well, your platform's being used for
Yep,
cussing.
exactly.
And blah 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 blah.
And being as he's sponsored by like Red Bull and other things, it causes them to look bad. That's why it's hard to like even with a lot of people, they even get sponsored depending on how big they are and how they can introduce their items. Like my friend Nathalie, she has like 10,000 viewers and she gets like 30 to 50 people per stream watching. And she's like sponsored by like all these companies with like codes and stuff. And like she's partnered, like she has subs and whatnot. Like it's crazy, dude, cuz like sometimes she'll host me after she's done with her stream. And like I'll at most get like fucking like 50, 60 people watching in succession. Even get new like followers and stuff. And see, it's not the thing. Like sometimes even if you get like a small amount of like viewers, like you can't get discouraged and be like, "Oh, dude, I got daddy pump." Basically, you can't get discouraged. You don't have viewers all the time. It's just you're not noticed yet. You know? Like, have you ever gone somewhere and like somebody find you entertaining or something, and they're like, "Dude, you're funny," you know? But they would have never known that if you never like said that joke. You get what I mean? That's why you have to put yourself out there.
That's how I look at it when it comes to like talking to girls. Like,
yeah, of course.
you'll never be able to know if you can be with this person or not until you try, because it's always a no until you try. So it's one of those things.
You miss 100% shots you don't take, kind of thing.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I have a perfect 7 out of 7 rejection ratio from women, but let's not talk about that. But you gotta, you gotta think. It's not even like my looks or anything, because I've had girls call me fat and ugly, and then next week they try hitting me up. It's all on like who. You get what I mean? Just some people don't click. There's this song I actually like a lot, and it talks about that kind of thing.
Kind of like how I'm probably very socially awkward when I talk to a woman.
Dude, everybody is.
I mean, not as socially awkward as Troy, but you know.
Dude, why are we dissing on
there.
people? That's not the point. You're dissing a co-host that let you on this show? Are you serious? On the ZNT Tell All podcast?
Hang on. Say that again. I was in a quad crash. I couldn't hear.
He was
What
talking
did you
smack
say?
on your women talking skills.
I made a joke about how you're socially awkward.
I'm not, though.
I feel like if you could put your mind to it and you know how it works and you feel like you can do it, as long as you put in the effort, you'll get somewhere.
Doesn't mean I'm
with
social.
it. There was
Let's put it
this
way,
time.
if I want to talk to someone, I can be well versed and have a good conversation. But if I don't want to talk to somebody, then I try to be socially awkward because I just don't want to talk to them.
Damn, dude, that's deep. But wait, Troy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna get on there. So basically, yeah, it's I don't know, man. I feel like people can do really anything. Like I've proven it many times. If I put my mind to something, I can get it done. It's all about the dedication and how much you put into it, and how willing you are to it. Because people, what? People notice your efforts when you put them in. like with streaming. When I first graduated high school, I spent the whole summer just like goofing off. So I was like, I'm going to VBC in the fall. During the fall, I was home all the time. I had classes online. And what I did was like stream like every day consistently, 2 times a day, everything, and I ended up making like $280 or something like that. Like it was a lot. It was a
Really?
lot. Yeah, I made enough. I donated most of it to a charity, the Breast Cancer Foundation, or a research foundation, I mean.
For any reason specifically? Or just
Well,
because?
1 to get the Diva or the Mercy skin from Overwatch, but 2 because that's like the main thing I support, and I was able to put the money towards there, so I did kind of a good thing. Is that a Hispanic skin?
What does that even mean?
Like mariachi or Dio des Muerte. Or Muerto.
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, dude. Dia des Cheetos.
Yes.
Headshot from 115, best gun in the game. But yeah, so where was I at? Yeah, so when I was streaming last fall slash what is it? Christmas time, I made up to $280, dude. Yeah, last winter, just streaming for a whole month consistently. I made a lot of money off stream. No,
haven't
I
gotten
can't.
some
I can't
clothes
say.
on. I've been
I can't
streaming.
say it's like, not my friends and family did it, because I had some random people donate money, but I've also had friends do it. But that's still like something you can like feel proud about, you know?
Yeah.
Because you feel like you earned it. So it's like, you know, I have the confidence to be like a good streamer and come up with good ideas. The thing is, though, I'm not gonna run my life on it. Like even people like Ninja and stuff, they make deals with companies and other people. Like I don't recommend anybody sit there and try to make their life off streaming. Like that's a big thing with kids too, is there's so many little kids playing these games thinking they'll be big streamers and streaming. One, I think it's a little unsafe because we just had some jerk in the chat stating how like trying to say the N-word and trying to like be slick with it, and I had to time him out. There's like little kids on here, and some little kids don't understand that, and they want to be all big streamers and stuff, and that's cool and all. It's like how wanting to be an astronaut, but the thing is, you can't just make it happen, you know? Like Ninja even said, and this is the only reason I give him like props on stuff, because I'm very in the middle about him. I like him. He makes good content. He's a good player. Some stuff he does I don't agree with, but overall he doesn't seem like a bad dude. He has a lot of like, he did this one interview where he was stating how he used to go to college and stuff like that, and had like a part-time job and would stream on like the weekends or like when he got home off work. And he did it consistently, and it took him 4 years to get to how successful he is now.
In the grand scheme of things, that's not even that long, honestly.
But you gotta,
It really is.
you gotta think about it. It like, what
Being
if that
consistent
didn't
for 4 years,
happen?
though, that's a bit.
Yeah,
That's
like
rough.
consistent, like no breaks kind of shit. Now he was already like,
It's literally
Like you do it every
Chinese
day, or
fireworks.
he was well known, but he became famous. Like he's the first technical Twitch celebrity.
Yeah.
yeah. I guess that is good. That's good. Because there are a lot of people that are big on it, but he is like the face
Yeah.
of most things.
He's
because
pretty
of
much the
Twitch.
face of Fortnite, dude.
Yeah, he really is.
He reminds me of Trey Arthur, dude, with that hair and that complexion, that pasty white skin.
Listen.
He's a blue-haired
Listen,
Trey
if
Arthur.
I'm
we
not-
can...
I'm not gonna lie when I say that. When I saw Ninja, that Troy was the first person I thought.
Say, TBH.
Why?
Because you're both scrawny and white.
Because you look like him.
But he's
Y'all got
obviously
on the
way
knee
better at
for
Fortnite than you. I jumped right
Obviously.
on that rocket. But
But I mean, according to you, I mean, we are related to Ninja.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes.
I forgot. I told
Yeah,
Troy, I
can't
was
believe
like,
we
hey,
forgot.
you gotta remember our cousin Tyler, dude.
Cousin Tyler.
Cousin Tyler. I mean, isn't his last name like Belvins or something?
Blevins.
Yeah.
Blevins.
See, you would know, Troy. Is that your alter ego?
I mean, I thought he was our cousin. Cousin Tyler. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
I don't know, dude. But yeah, I mean, we could say the same about TSM Myth. Like, I didn't like how he stopped playing with Myth, because I actually like Myth a lot more as a streamer than Ninja. And it kind of sucks he doesn't upload as much right now, or like stream. But he's working a lot with Epic from his streams and stuff. I haven't watched a lot of Pokemon lately. I guess today she did
Earlier
Pepe
today,
face
Yeah.
on stream.
And it was actually pretty good. It was pretty good.
Like, they're good
I
at
just
making
don't watch
content,
Twitch.
and I watch a lot. You should watch more Twitch. You would understand why it's so fun to watch. Twitch chat is like the main thing that makes Twitch so entertaining, because they're very.
Just
It's
like
like a
Pornhub.
community, dude. Sure, dude. The community exclusive.
Dude,
So
90% of the, like, I'm not gonna lie, 90% of the time Pornhub has better memes than the actual community itself.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, they're a little too young to know about that, but yeah, sure, Isaac. But in tech.
Yeah, we're not 18. What are you talking about?
To be more on the money, basically,
Basically a monkey.
trying to think.
love
Yeah.
being shot through
You
walls.
guys are
man.
making me monkey. Holy shit. Dude, we've jumped conversations so much. We went from like trying to talk about esports, to talking about Ninja, and then like switching off like every couple seconds. It's not bad. I mean, this is a talk show.
I like
so
it,
talk
though.
how you want. I like it.
It's just like a.
We should
it's
just
just like
instead
an
of
open
saying tells
conversation,
all,
which
like,
I
we
think
can
is
start on
good.
something, and then it should be intellectual conversations. That should be the new name for this podcast.
I mean, this is pretty. What should it be called?
It's just like open conversations, which I like.
Intellectual conversations with Z.
Guys, come check out my Facebook. Guys,
Oh, yeah, we
check
can
out
do
my
that.
Facebook.
I mean, the name I used was just the best official yet until we have a following.
Come check out
I
my
mean,
Facebook, guys. I spent a lot of
Trying
time
to get the
making it.
Hades gold.
Intellectual conversation with Z and T.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Because we're the most intellectuals. Dude, I
mean, we
still
are
can't
the
get
most
over how
intellectual human beings on this planet.
I still can't believe
Yes.
Grandma kept trying to say you were gonna be our family's first politician because you supposedly talk shit on your governor or whatever. I was just like, what?
I mean, what does that have to do with politics?
I was about to say I think Troy's too lazy for that.
I am.
Guys, you're not visiting my base.
And
I'm coming.
plus,
Where
I
are
feel
you?
like you think more
see it.
like a Republican. So
I do. What is wrong with you? I hate you. Like, what is this?
It's amazing. I spent literally the whole match making it. I got 0 viewers. And I died once. I used that match as a playground match.
yeah, back to topic about esports. It's insane because they're even showing it on like Disney XD and even ESPN for bigger tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
I think soon they're gonna start having pay-per-view matches for like really big ones. But that's another good thing about Twitch is they live stream all of them on there. They even are starting to do a lot more with Twitch to make it like even better than cable. And I feel like cable's gonna be more obsolete in years to come.
Isn't
I-
it
I
already?
feel
Like
like-
DirecTV and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I feel like it's just gonna turn into Netflix and Hulu
yeah,
and stuff like that.
of course
like,
it's gonna turn into
It already
the next
is,
stage,
like-
dude.
Going
On
that
demand.
direction.
Like Hulu gets everything
sooner or
that's
later,
on
it's
TV
gonna be
the
like
same
if
day.
you don't have Wi-Fi in your house, people will like.
Yeah.
It'll be like kind of like a government fund. Like they'll pay for you to have Wi-Fi in your house and like maybe a household laptop.
Yeah.
Because schools are making everything all computer.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
easier
yeah.
access.
Like I have a
you
lot
can
of assignments
access
and
it
stuff I have to
wherever.
turn into.
Like schools are like, here's a Chromebook, do all your assignments on there. I'm like, I wish I had that when I was in high school.
I wish that's how it was for
Unlike
us
you
too.
guys, I am literally the last generation of people that didn't have that kind of stuff in school. If you think
Well,
about
we
it.
don't have it yet.
Like, my school never did that kind of stuff. You would have to go home and do stuff on your computer, but like we never got like Chromebooks to take home and stuff.
I wish we did.
That's
That'd be
'cause
nice.
they didn't make assignments for you guys like all online.
Yeah, like
They made some assignments online, but they didn't make everything completely
Yeah.
strictly online.
most
It's
of ours
because
were
of
just
the,
research.
the advancement of Google Classroom.
Which
I
it's
But
think-
imagine
Google
leaving your
Classroom
Chromebook at home. You'd be so screwed that day at school.
like homework online's really cool. It's very accessible. Anybody can do it. It's the same with online college. It's like for people that are busy, dude. You could do your homework wherever you need to. You can do your assignments wherever you need to. You get your books online. You can do anything online. The thing is, it damages the social link we have with people. Where you were so used to going to stores to do something and having to interact with somebody, that's depleting. Some stores are holding on to it. GameStop does it well. Hot Topic, Walmart, Target, and stuff like that. But other stores like Sears are dying out. The mall is dying out, at least the one we have, because more people want to stay at home on their electronics and just order stuff online than they are willing to go out and socialize with somebody to go pick something up.
That's why I feel like Amazon is going to take over the world. Like it's I
It
I know
already
it's
Yeah.
an
did.
exaggeration.
Fun fact, our Aunt Margie actually got a email from Amazon wanting to sell her stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
because she's the one with the alpaca farm, and she
Yeah, I
like
know that.
got an email from them, and they were like, we'll sell your stuff on Amazon, and we'll just take 15%, and you get the rest. And it's like you get such
Oh,
a
that's a lot though.
what 15%?
Yeah.
15 or 50?
15.
15.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you said
Yeah,
50. I'm
no,
like,
50.
ooh.
No,
Yeah, I thought
no.
you said 52.
No, it's 15%. That's so little compared to like other places and stuff
Like selling it in stores, they take
yeah,
a lot.
but Amazon makes a lot more
more.
money than in stores too. That's why they don't take as much.
And then not just does Amazon just like a shopping market.
It's the same with movies and
Amazon
stuff too.
has the Amazon Prime movies and
Yeah, but you also
and
got to think about
music and
Netflix, like how they have their exclusives. And how like
Yeah.
Netflix has like all these good exclusive shows and movies. Like they're making
Yeah, I noticed that
they're
like
making a
Netflix
Cowboy
exclusives
Bebop
used to be
exclusive
garbage.
live action fucking movie or TV
But,
series.
Netflix, like the exclusives now are actually starting to be like really good.
Yeah. Like I'm
I
gonna
agree.
talk shit on them a little bit. I'm mad Daredevil got canceled for a 4th season.
But it was
Oh,
by Marvel.
I've
it
been
wasn't by
watching
them.
that. It's
It was
really
what?
good.
It was what, Isaac?
It was Marvel. So it wasn't Netflix.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that kind of fucking blows because I actually like Daredevil a lot. He's one of my favorite heroes from the Marvel Universe. Getting a Daredevil show is like getting a Spider-Man show for me, okay? I love them both. I grew up with both. A couple years ago. Okay, the reason I like Spider-Man so much, again, because I was so out of it, I only thought Batman. The reason I like Spider-Man, again, of course, like a lot more, is literally because of the video game. If it wasn't because of that, I wouldn't be as interested. Well, also because of Homecoming and stuff, but like, if it wasn't because of those, I probably wouldn't be like focusing on Marvel as much anymore. Because their old movies used to be garbage. Like,
Yeah.
I liked them.
But see, like Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 2 weren't bad.
No,
they
yeah,
were.
the-
They were fucking horrible.
whatever- no, the Sam
today's
Raimi
shit, it's really bad.
Spider-Man trilogies, I still watch those
No,
movies when I
yeah,
get bored.
but
like,
that's another thing. Today, movies used to be like, if you like it, you like it, right? They wouldn't involve a whole market line, universe, and everything, right?
yeah,
So like,
Yeah.
if you like the Daredevil movie, you like the Daredevil movie. By today's standards, you're like, this is garbage. They can make it better, but that's all we had back then. That's why the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans are so close to our hearts, because those were the only Spider-Man movies we had. But if you look back at them now, like if you compare the new Venom and the new Spider-Man, Raimi's fucking Spider-Man looks like garbage. They didn't show Venom in that
I don't
movie
know.
until
I
the end
still
of the movie.
like it.
that's why I was disappointed. That's why I agree it's kind of bad
That was-
because
the
and
third
then
movie
he
was
wasn't.
Venom.
Yeah, but Venom wasn't in it. He until the
was
end, at the very
in-
end, at the very end. There was no epic
He didn't have
battle
a fight with him until the
with this
very
big
end.
guy. It wasn't even really a fight, dude. He just killed him right there. He saw we are vet, and he smacks him.
I guess.
It was terrible, dude. I wanted when I first saw that, even with the McDonald's or Burger King toy, it was Burger King. They had Burger King toys with like an actual Venom and shit, and the movie didn't even have that. And then the new Venom movie comes out,
And it wasn't even
and the
really
new Venom
Venom. It
movie's
wasn't
really cool.
like.
Yeah, it was just like split second. The reason I think it's bad, and I agree with like people saying it's like terrible, is because Peter Parker acts like a bad boy in that movie when Venom actually makes Peter Parker
Not
more
really.
like an anti-hero. I could point out so much stuff, Trevor. We'll talk about this in a movie episode or something.
We'll have to do that.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. All I'm gonna say is,
You know what we could do? We could set up like a Discord and like watch the same movie at the same time.
oh yeah. Huh. Well, I mean, I have a Discord, which if you guys want to follow that, it's linked in my channel description. Yeah, back. We'll skip past esports. What do you guys think is going to happen with the new Fortnite season? That's a big one we've
Christmas.
been holding off on. Like, what skins do you guys think you'll be seeing, and what do you hope to be changed, destroyed, or brought
We're gonna
into
be releasing
Fortnite?
a lot of the, like the Mary Martyr, the reindeer, the red-nosed skin,
Yeah.
but
But
I just want it to be like a cool battle pass. Like the last few have kind of been lackluster.
yeah, I really don't like the Dire. Like, okay, cool, it's a werewolf, but like, it's nothing special.
Yeah.
I like the Dire just because of the aesthetics of it and the good comment you get just by doing the challenges and stuff.
Oh my god, if I died right there, I was gonna get tilted. I blasted that guy like 5 times. But yeah, like, basically the questions we're gonna ask in the podcast to you guys is basically, and you guys feel free to answer after I give you the questions and take a bit to think about it. Alright, what do you want to see again? Like, if there's one skin that hasn't got brought back already, what do you want to see? What
Hot
kind of
shot.
Christmas song? Hold on, I'm still asking questions, dude. Sorry. We'd have to get organized because it's towards the end of the stream. And we've been doing this for about an hour and 30, so we've been doing pretty good. So we'll probably end this either when my phone dies or it hits like 2 hours. So my questions for you guys are: what do you think? What skins do you guys want to see brought back to the store? What do you want to see changed on the map? What do you think is going to get destroyed on the map? Which pretty much is the same thing. Is there changes to guns you would like to see? Is there new items you want to see? And what do you want to see from the new battle pass?
Oh, so you want to hear a quick speculation?
Sure.
So you know how like for season 6 or it was season 5? Yeah.
Okay.
The Paradise Palms came in.
Yeah.
So I feel like for season 7, they might turn that into like the winter. Yeah, snow.
Dude, what if
That'd
they
be
make an
so
area called
sick.
Winter Wonderland?
No, I
Wait,
think
what?
I think they're gonna make the whole map except for Paradise Palms snowy, just because it's a desert and usually doesn't really snow in the desert.
Yeah, but like, I mean, they
And
have a
I-
desert area, so what if they make like a snow area but make it permanent, kind of like Lucky Landing in Paradise?
Yeah.
Well, okay, but like just like what you call it? Hold on.
We'll give you
Okay, the
time.
iceberg.
Yeah.
The iceberg that's coming. Like, I really feel that if Epic does it right, they can turn that into a really cool thing. But
All right. What kind of names do you guys think? We'll do this question by question. All right. So, Troy, you want to see snowy areas. Isaac, you want to see like
I want to see snowy areas and
in,
crazy
like
stuff.
or
I want that.
areas.
I
You
want that
the map.
Santa battle bus back.
All right.
I want that Santa
What
battle
about
bus back.
Zachy Cox? What about you, bro? What do you want to see? Bro.
I want Dusty Depot back.
It is.
Okay. Yeah.
The OG Dusty.
Dippa, honestly. That was such a fun landing.
I think they
zone.
need to fill in the divot.
Yeah. I don't think they need to fill it in.
I like it. It's
I
another.
feel like they gotta
place
make
to get
something new.
mats.
Yeah. I like how it changes the terrain. 'Cause,
Bring back factories.
like you had a lake, you had a desert, you had freaking forest, you have towns, you have shopping areas. Me personally, I want like a snow village, but like probably like permanent, like
That'd be cool.
So kind of like the Viking village.
like to the west
Yeah.
side, or not the west side, to like the south side of the map almost. Or to the east, there's like
No.
a sandy area. I feel like if they add to the north area of the map a snow area, like a village or like a whole like continent looking thing, call it like Arctic Arena or like a snow shanty or something like that. Like just something cool, like because they're so good at the catchy names, but like something like snow related and make it popular. Because like when they celebrated Chinese New Year's, I think last year. Yeah, last year, because this game's only been out for maybe a year.
It's been out for a little more than a year.
Yeah, but it's still about the same. Because we've had so many
It
cycles.
was the year September 19th, I want to say.
Yeah, I came in around Halloween time. When like last year was when I started playing.
Headshot.
I played this game like season 1.
Put
I
that
was
please
like
in
one
chat
of
if you guys
the
can.
OG people, but the first time I played it, I didn't really like it, so I didn't play it for a while because I'm like, well, this game sucks. And it got
Did you
popular.
first
I'm
play
like,
it
well,
with
let's
me or
see.
your friends, Troy? Because I remember you downloaded it on that
I played it
trip,
with my friends.
and then we were playing.
No, I had it on my PC trip, but that was like what kind of like made my Fortnite career start.
Okay, so like
I
you
played
started
it
playing, gotcha.
way back season 1, yeah,
Yeah.
and then I was like, this game sucks.
Yeah,
I played it
I
season
grind
2,
that crap out
and I thought it was
after
a
I
lot of
started
fun, but I didn't like since it wasn't popular, and I didn't really feel like skins was really gonna do anything for me. I didn't put money into it back in season 2,
Yeah.
but once I realized how it like really
Yeah,
climbed
my
in
first
popularity,
battle pass was season 4.
Yeah, my first battle pass was John Wick.
Mine
mine
was the
was
third
mine was
one.
season 3 as well, but my Xbox broke
Yeah.
towards the
so
end of
Isaac
season
didn't
3.
Fucking Isaac would. He could.
I was
You couldn't even play it at my house because like my Xbox was broke, and then he couldn't just play it on his my PS4.
it was a hassle because my problem is I was at tier, I want to say 95 or 96, so close to getting the John Wick, but then the whole Xbox broken
Yeah.
screwed me over.
Yeah. See, I've finished every season 100 except for this one so far. Every season. I wasn't even gonna do this season, and I just like. I got bored and I was like, I want Calamity. Or no, I bought the Shogun skin and I'm like, I might as well just go get Calamity. And I was like, I mean, I might as well go for the other skins, and I got everything I want. I don't have the V-Bucks for a free season next season. I actually got lucky and have work tomorrow.
Dude, the storm does 4 damage a second. I'm trying to get to Salty
Okay,
Springs so I can get my
so-
challenge done.
The next question I want to ask you guys, what gun do you guys think needs to be nerfed so far?
The egg launcher. Not the egg launcher, the quad launcher.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the quad launcher at all.
This is an opinionated topic, by the way. This is just to start conversation.
And the turret.
Okay.
Like,
I do agree
I know
with
a
the
lot of
turret.
people- Yeah, definitely the turret.
I feel like the turret needs to just like be limited more, or just taken out. 'Cause nobody likes it.
I didn't like the idea of it.
Nobody
I didn't
likes it
like
at all. Not even like streamers.
Like me and Isaac earlier today, we're just spamming turrets, and that's how we won a game.
Like, I haven't played since it's been out, but I don't
Yeah.
like the idea of it.
Yeah, it's like very mediocre.
Because I've been grinding out Black Ops 4, so I didn't even buy the most recent
Wow,
Battle Pass.
I died by accident. I jumped on the trap. They lost us the game. But yeah, I can agree with that. I think turret just needs to be dropped. It's not even like tactically good. It's just overused garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been a better concept if it was like better, well made, but it's just too broke and it's just too easy to get.
Like me and Isaac, literally, we had 3 turrets, and so he was sitting there on a turret, like killing these dudes, like
And then I
figuratively.
placed down another
And I-
one.
And I got on that one, the second one for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I literally started rocket spamming him with the turret, and then it was terrible.
Okay, so Troy, do you agree? Do you have any more addition for like adding to what guns you believe should be?
You know what gun I think needs a buff?
Oh, okay, yeah. What do you think needs a buff?
Heavy assault rifle.
The balloon needs to be dropped.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
balloon definitely. Yeah, it's like okay. I don't know how I feel about
That-
it. It's like
oh,
goofy.
that-
It's better if they add it towards like April Fools or like goofy game modes. Like that's fine. It's fun, but it's not something I want kept in the game for like ever.
What if they gave it more zoom? That would be cool.
I don't know. the
Oh,
balloons
yeah,
are
I would
just-
like. Well, no, because then that.
What if they What if they took the balloons where you
the
hold it in
slopes.
one hand and you could shoot with the other,
That would be
but
cool.
your aim's like
with
really
only like
limited,
a
like
pistol or
it's
something?
weird. Yeah,
I would say
like
with only like a
like
pistol
say it
and
has
your,
like
your aim could be still be
decreased
good.
range. Nah, because that'd be kind of like really hard. Because some people can't just like shoot stuff out of the sky. So I mean, like if it has like obscured aim, like not really bad, but you can't like aim with it. You have to do hip fire.
It's more like hipfire.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it would do better. Something I feel like needs to be buffed in the game. Fuck. I feel like
I feel like
white
they should make
weapons need to
balloons
be a
poppable.
bit more damage, but that's just me. Yeah, I feel like balloons should be poppable. But I mean, if they take them out, and you guys believe they should take it out, there's no sense in wanting to even like discuss nerfing it. I feel like white weapons need to be more solid, because I feel like it. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I feel like should be nerfed or buffed. I feel like most of the guns are really solid. I don't feel like anything's like too inaccurate or something. Like the 6-shooter, I mean it's a 6-shooter. You don't accuracy just depends on how good you are with it, you know? So I mean like they should take it out. I don't feel like they should keep it. It's not really like something a lot of people like. It's good for like limited time modes, but other than that, I don't feel like it's something that should stay.
Yeah.
Zachy Cox, do you have
Bring
any
back the
input?
revolver.
Nah.
I don't really know what should be buffed or nerfed. Like, cause one, I haven't played in a little bit, and two, like I like the state of the game when I stop playing. Like I like other than the shotguns, which did get buffed.
All right, here's the
I think that was my
topic
only
that I
point.
feel like we're
that's
gonna
what I was
argue
just
with a
about to
lot.
say.
Go ahead.
The shotguns literally got the buff they needed since
I loved it.
as long as I can remember. The shotguns before were ass. Like it was hard to get a shot off the shotgun. Now, even if you get like a barely off the edge shot, you're still doing a minimum of 30, not 7 damage. Like they finally made it to
Yeah,
where
I like where the
it's
shotguns are
balanced.
right now. I don't like when the shotguns got nerfed really hard, where it's like even if you like smacked them with it a bit, it wouldn't do shit for damage. I feel like that's just a
Like
little
all
too
10 times they got
fucking-
nerfed.
Like I don't enjoy that. It makes the game very unfun playing with shotguns because it's like, what's the point of running a shotgun if you're gonna nail them in the body with like 3 of the spread shot and it's only gonna do like 10-15 damage.
Oh, and especially
You know,
when we got
wait,
into
is
like
the
the
new
spray
pump
meta.
Oh wait,
New pump shotgun's balanced. I
Is-
feel it's really solid.
Is it out?
It feels solid.
I
Yeah.
haven't-
yeah, it's really balanced.
I
It's-
feel like
good.
it
It's
feels
really
solid.
good.
I like the feel of it, so I can assure you that I like
It's
it.
in a really amazing gun. I
Yeah.
really
Now
like
the
it.
double
I got-
shotgun. Okay, the double. shotgun needs to be like either
The bubble
buffed-
barrel.
double barrel. Yeah, the double barrel needs to either be fucking buffed or taken out because I don't like it. Because I feel like it does too
it should
little.
be taken out of the game.
Because it fucking
does too
doesn't
little,
do
but if
too
you're,
little.
like, in,
if
like-
you're like really close, if you're up in their face, it does fine. But like even if you're close enough to where it should do a lot of damage, it doesn't. And then you're fucked on range. So it's like, just it's not good. Like it shouldn't completely destroy somebody, no. But it shouldn't be shitty to where even if you're using it correctly, you're not able to get a kill within 2 shots.
Plus, isn't it just peculiar that there's already 4 different types and 3 different types?
It's because
of
shotguns are popular in all
purple.
games. That's something I think everybody's realized, is that shotguns are just like one of the #1 guns used in video games because everybody likes.
They're vital for the game, I think.
They're always vital for shooters. It's like how ARs
Well, I don't
and
think in Black
snipers
Ops
are.
4 they are.
No, that's why they're a
No,
sidearm.
that's why they made them secondaries. Yeah.
Because, but that's a game that
Yeah.
focuses more on like different calibers of like assault rifles and
Yeah.
tactical rifles and shit like that. But okay,
And then you have
what
the
skin
people
do you
who
guys
use
want to
the,
see brought back to Fortnite? Like into the
I
shop.
already said the Mary Mars River.
Okay, Troy.
Crack
Um,
shot.
Okay, you want to see crack shot?
I don't know. I don't really buy shop skins.
Okay. I personally would want to see. Shit, it's kind of hard because there's like good skins and there's a. I don't want to say some of the newer ones. Like I want to see those like samurai skins again because I really actually want to get those. But like they've been in the shop like twice, so there's no way it's gonna come in this early. What's so honestly, it's probably just those blue samurai skins because I really like the boy and girl skins and the back bling and shit, like the kitty cat with the katana. I do want to get the rock out emote, but that just came back this week. So, is there an emote you guys want to see brought back to the shop, or?
Drop the base. I want the drop the base emote.
It was just out like 2 days ago, Troy.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Nope.
Well, alright.
I should have let you
That's
know. I didn't know that you
disappointing.
really wanted that one that bad. Yeah, it was literally
You
out day
Yeah, you
before
should have
yesterday.
gifted him, Isaac. Come on. That's why they brought the system in.
Don't. I don't have any. It's only out for the week. It's gonna be taken away back again on Tuesday. If I'm not mistaken. They're
How
gonna
do it
shut it
work?
down back on Tuesday.
Why?
It was
are they
basically
doing
just a beta run, just to see how the gifting system would, how it would work, how it would vitalize.
that? I mean, there's not. What way is there to exploit that? Like, you can't really.
I don't know, man. When there's a will, there's a way. Somebody can find how to exploit something.
You're
Somebody-
still spending the money. I mean, if you're gifting yourself something, then it's pointless because you're still buying it.
well, yeah, but no, I think it's more like maybe someone can, maybe they could see.
Maybe
someone's,
somebody
like,
could get on your
hacked or
account
taken
and then take
and-
control and sell it to basically buy stuff for themselves.
Oh,
They're worried
yeah.
that'll happen because kids were getting scammed out. When you can trade, because can't you still trade skins? I know.
No.
There's no trading skins, no.
Or sending people.
I wish
skins.
they made that though. Well, yeah, that's the gifting. You're only allowed to send them a skin if you buy what's in the shop right then and there.
So basically, like, kids would get like scammed out of their skins that they bought with their parents' credit cards and stuff, or like older kids. That's why I think little kids need to stay off. Like, they need to make. I hate to say it. I feel like they need to make like a platform for little kids to play video games. By the way, you can pop balloons. 'Cause I just popped a whole thing of dudes' balloons. Alright, back on topic though. Let's see. The next question would actually be like, what kind of Christmas skins are you guys thinking will be released this year?
They need
I'd
a
like to see
Santa
a
skin.
snowman.
Dude,
A
I
snowman.
want to see a snowman skin.
Isaac, there's 3 people going for this one drop. I got to it first. Yoink.
Oh, that guy's a
Like,
hoe.
I kind of want to see like a cooler elf skin, or like, oh, dude, a Krampus skin. A Krampus skin would be badass.
Yes.
I think it'd be cool. All right. What's our next topic? I think we'll save the Hearthstone
I think-
like when it gets released next week. So,
Alright,
'Cause it
so
comes
that's
out this
all
upcoming-
topics.
minute 40, or an hour 40 minutes.
I was like, wait a minute.
There's a turn up there. But yeah, is there anything you guys want to talk about? Like, other than the topics we brought up? I kind of want to make this 2 hours, so we got 20 minutes to come up with some more stuff.
Oof. We
Um,
could just do
what other
Fortnite
games
gameplay
y'all
for the rest
enjoy?
of it.
I mean, it's a podcast though, so we gotta kind of.
What other games
yeah,
do y'all
I mean, you
enjoy?
weren't wrong.
I mainly enjoy RPGs. Like, some of my favorite games are like Dark Souls.
I've been
Final
playing
Fantasy.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey a lot lately.
Like, I highly recommend Final Fantasy 15 because it has a really good story and gameplay, and I feel like anybody could really get into it.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a good game. It's
Good for an
well made. I
RPG
like the
as well.
combat system.
Yeah, the new ones are crazy.
Like instead of I remember Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, like Black Flag and stuff. Like you
I like
just
Black
press
Flag.
B to block and you press X, or like, A was to parry, but
Yeah.
X was like you just, and it was just stupid. Like you fighting was easy as long as you're timing.
Oh, the
Is it
video game
difficult?
awards.
Now it's like
Okay. The video game awards are coming up this week on Thursday, so you guys should tune into it on Twitch, just at the video game awards. If you guys remember that channel Spike on cable, it used to have like a bunch of car shows and stuff. They always had the video game awards in December. This year they've been talking about like 10 new game reveals at least are gonna be made.
really.
For multiple companies. Some people were speculating a new BioShock. What games would you guys honestly like to see that are not
I want to
announced?
see
So it's
another
just
trailer
say
for Halo.
no,
Infinite.
no. We're not talking about that. I mean, like, is there like a game franchise or something that you've heard about that you have not seen anything for in a long ass time that you would just be utterly happy if they came out with something? Like me personally, if they announced a new BioShock game, I would be fucking ecstatic. Because every BioShock game to me has been
Wait, so
a masterpiece.
did Anthem come out?
Anthem comes out this upcoming year.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything on that in a while.
Yeah, it worries me a little bit, but Anthem, I'm looking really forward to. What class are you gonna play?
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking forward to
I
playing
totally
Storm.
forgot it, but I like the light one. Yeah, that one.
The Storm, like the one that has like the lightning bolts and shit and floats in the air like a
Mhm.
superhero. That shit's
Oh,
badass.
that's the one I would like.
That shit's
that's the one
gonna
I
be
would
my
like.
main, dude.
Anything that has lightning is like something that intrigues me. That's why I
Same.
was always so drawn into the Chargers, and that's the only reason I like them now is just because they have a lightning
Yeah.
bolt. Like,
Yeah, they go zap zap
Not
in
a-
the locker room. Oh shit, we have to play the Steelers tomorrow.
Dude, the Cowboys beat the Saints on the Thursday, and I was like,
oh my god, dude, I was like amazed.
I was freaking out. I was like, Cowboys best team in the NFL. Plain and simple.
I know. Fucking-
Not even the Rams beat them, and the Rams were like supposed to be number one.
Like, literally. After that, I was like, they'll go far in the playoffs. Because I was really expecting the Cowboys to lose to the Saints, because the Saints were supposed to be, like, one of the best, if not the best.
Speaking
Y'all
of like
watching
football
college
games,
football?
you know it was one of the coolest games in all of NFL history.
Super So
the
far.
Monday night football game against the Rams against the Rams against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Um,
that's just because you were there.
Well, no, it was one of the most scoring Monday night football games ever. It was the most, not one of the most. It was the most.
So
And
far.
the Coliseum, the stadium has never been that loud. They said that our
Did the
ratings
Rams
of how
win?
loud we were. Yeah, we did. It was 54-51.
Wow, I died to 2 re-smarts. Um, yeah, I'm surprised Isaac was able to like see history in the making out of sheer chance, but that happens so much. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, at the Video Game Awards, like I said, I would be shocked if they like had an announcement for a new BioShock game, because they haven't like had any speculations. I would also be shocked if they announced a new Diablo.
I thought
I
they
would-
announced that Diablo for the
No,
mobile.
no, we don't talk about that. That's sheer garbage for a multitude of reasons. Mobile
Yeah, no,
games, for one, are
that's
fucking
what I was
garbage.
thinking.
No, we're talking about like Diablo 4, like the sequel, the next good installment. They're actually talking about it being an MMO, which would shock me, like, a lot.
Wait, so they're actually planning on making another Diablo game? Like, soon
It's already
that's not
confirmed they're
mobile?
good. They're working on it, but announcing it. If they announced it this December, I would be shocked. A topic I wanted to talk about earlier was with World of Warcraft, how it's an MMO. I wish Destiny would have just been Destiny and kept coming out with expansions, kind of like World of Warcraft does. Because
But that's not what people wanted. People wanted a game that was decent from launch.
yeah, but I mean, like, just making a second one kind of kills how they kind of wanted to give it like that MMO feel. Which kind
You
of
know,
killed the
Destiny-
whole
But the second
Oh
one
my
was
God,
doing
Destiny
really well with
was-
expansions.
Destiny's last expansion
Destiny-
was really good, and Taken King was fun. But the game, when it first came out, the money grab system, which they did on both games with the first two, not the expansions, but the installment things, it's bullshit. I don't like how they like add like just basically you pay almost $60 for 2 like sets of new quests with new armor or whatever, and not actual expansions for that price. That's the kind of stuff I think Destiny's kind of dumb for pulling.
I think Destiny 1 it was good from the beginning. I got it as soon as it came out. I loved Destiny.
But you gotta think
And
about
then
it. That's a fan
I
base thing.
stopped.
Yeah.
I know, and then I stopped playing and because it just got too repetitive. And I still loved the game, but it got too repetitive. And then it released the Taken King, and I found the Taken King amazing. And after the Taken King, I played it a lot. And then they came out with Rise of Iron, and I still thought Rise of Iron was pretty decent. But when Destiny 2 came out with what they came out with, I was almost disgusted because it was good at the beginning, but then once you like finished everything, it kind of was just like, well, now what? And then they came out with the latest 2 expansions, and it's like, all right, they're decent expansions, but the game needs more. The game needs more.
That's
to
what Forsaken
thrive.
picked
It
up on,
needs-
because Forsaken got really good reviews, and everybody I know that plays Destiny that's played it has nothing but good things to say about it. They're really good
Yeah, I
at coming
have
out with
Forsaken, and-
expansions. The problem is they're not good at the selling
base
points,
game,
dude. Like making the base game. Well, the base game, it's all multiplayer game except for like solo missions, but you still have people all the time in like the same world as you, and that's the hard part. Is there's only so much you can do with something like that. It's so new of a concept. It was cool when it came out, but afterwards it was just stale. You gotta realize, like, World of Warcraft was one of the first MMOs to come out, and then when Destiny tries to make like an MMO kind of format without like the full MMO experience, and then they like make the expansions incorrectly, and luckily are able to sell a lot, but mainly after the base game gets released, it's kind of like hard, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to give content for a game. That's why, like, Call of Duty always does their season pass, because it's not like Fortnite where it's a free game and all your revenue and money comes from the cosmetics, or it's like World of Warcraft where all your money comes from your what is it? They come from like your expansions and your subscription fees. You know?
Yeah.
It's a
I just
different animal.
yoinked a purple pump from this dude.
That's just how it is. Troy, do you have any topics you would like to talk about? Like, is there anything like itching your brain that you really want to talk about and get input on?
Not really. I'm trying to think.
Isaac?
No, I've kind of ran dry on topics
Zach?
now that we've gone through basically everything.
Not really.
Alright. How familiar are you guys with RPGs? I'm just trying to kill
Not
this for like
I'm-
10 minutes.
I'm very
Like
familiar.
Assassin's Creed,
trying not to
that's
be-
probably it.
My
I
my
mean
brother
new
plays them,
Assassin's
that's all I
Creed though.
know.
You gotta say new Assassin's Creed.
Like my brother
Yeah.
would play like the Skyrim and then
Yeah.
like those are my brother's games.
I w-
That's all
Oh
I know
my
about
God,
him is
I
from
love
watching him
Skyrim.
play Fallout and Skyrim.
Yeah, I remember getting Isaac in the Fallout
You know-
and Skyrim. I was like, hey, dude, it's funny. I know how I can get Isaac to play a game. I just hand him a remote and I'm like, here, play this. And like, if he likes it, he'll keep playing. Like at first he
Yeah.
was weirded out with Fortnite, and then he just started playing it, and then got like hooked. It's like
I didn't like Fortnite when I first played it either.
I mean, no, I don't think anybody did, because it was like, what's this? This is new. A lot of people don't like change. My whole thing with RPGs, though.
I loved Fortnite when I first found out about it back in early season 2. I loved it. I played it so much, but I didn't see a
Isaac's like-
reason to put money into it.
Isaac was like, so, do you have to pay for? I'm like, no, it's free. He's like, what?
Yeah, and so I just downloaded it on my Xbox and I played the life out of it. But then like, you know, it got so popular, everybody bought it, and everybody's buying the season pass,
Yeah.
battle pass. So I was like, oh, why not? I guess I'll just hop on the clout train.
I mean, it's like, okay, I really like Overwatch. I bring this up all the fucking time, but at first I wasn't even gonna play it, but my friend Dalen got me into it, if you can believe. Like, I probably would.
Oh, another game I literally no like because I got addicted to it was League.
Yeah. I forgot how I got you to play that one, honestly.
It was a Thanksgiving break, and you were just like, "Hey, set your computer up. We're gonna try playing this game on it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I remember like when you first showed me it, I was like very confused. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
I know.
Like, I was so
You were so bad at it for like a year, and then I had to go and like actually like sit down and teach you stuff.
yeah.
Like, it was
And
like,
then
it's one of
I
those games
finally
you need like
started to
direction
get better.
with. Yeah. And now he can play it solo and like blame himself if he does something wrong. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's just like a whole animal in itself. But back to the thing about RPGs, I would highly recommend like checking out stuff like Dark Souls and stuff if you're not sure if you like RPGs or not. Shadow of Mordor is a good one, but it's like a weird RPG because it has the same format as Spider-Man, I noticed. Like, they both play the same. They have the open world, the limited story, but a bunch of stuff to do in between. I think, what do you guys think we should do for the end of the podcast to make it a little bit more like easy to close?
I don't know.
I'd say just close off with
Well, I mean, like, we should close off maybe like recommendations, plugs, stuff like that. Like, honestly, a game I would recommend to try out. Let's try to stay with new ones. The game I would recommend for people to try out this week would honestly probably be Dark Souls. If you've never played it, I don't understand why anybody hasn't at least tried Dark Souls. It's kind of like a hellbent RPG where it's like you sit there and you get better by trial and error and actually like trying, and it's a hard game to play. All of them are really difficult, but once you get used to the battle system and stuff, it becomes a skill. So I would recommend that. You guys could probably pick it up, all three of them, on computer, or you can play it on Xbox or PlayStation. I'd recommend spending the $80 to get all three games with all their DLC in the collection pack. I've seen it on Xbox so far. I've never seen it in stores on PlayStation. So that's my game recommendation for this week. Go ahead, Troy. What game would you recommend people to try out this week if they haven't tried it?
New game or old game?
Any game. Any game. Just a game that comes to your mind.
Any game.
That you feel like somebody should go try out, single player or multiplayer. They haven't tried it out for this week's game recommendation.
Game I would recommend is Titanfall 2.
Alright. How come?
It's kind of an old game. It's dead, but it is so well made, and I have so much fun playing it. I know, like last weekend, I grinded that game just like, and it wasn't even really a grind. I was just having fun. I really enjoyed playing it, like for every moment that I played it. Like it wasn't like there was no, like even when I was like losing and people were just like destroying me, I was still having fun because it's just a good game.
All right. And then to our guests. First off, I want to thank you guys for hanging around and keeping the conversations going. Isaac, what game would you recommend this week for our viewers?
Even though it's already gotten so much fame, I recommend Fortnite, just because the aesthetics of
It's like crack.
even if you're not good, yeah, it really is. Like even if you're not good at the beginning, if you play to get better, if you play to get better and not just for cosmetics, you really will become something special, and it's a really rewarding feeling when you kill someone with a really good outplay. And yeah, I really feel that more people should stop hating on Fortnite. Like I get it's popular, it's very popular, but it doesn't give it a reason to want people to hate it.
Yeah. Alright, Zachy Cox, what game would you recommend for our viewers this week? New, old, multiplayer, single player, just personal favorite?
I think that if anyone who hasn't gotten Black Ops 4 should at least think about getting it, because the multiplayer I think is like one of the better ones out of the Call of Duty series, and just it's really rewarding to play, and it's just I think it'll have a good. I think that they'll continue to fix things that need to be fixed and add things that need to be added.
For sure. Alright, do you guys have any, what's the word? Do you guys have any
Closing
links
remarks.
or plugs that you want our viewers to check out?
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
If you guys are interested, all my links are in my bio on my Twitch channel here. You can follow me, obviously, as Zicarus, twitch.tv/ZicarusSnow, if you guys are watching this on YouTube. And you can find my Insta and everything on my Twitch. Troy, do you have any links to give anybody?
No.
Alright, we'll get him set up on that. He's still a junior. Mason, do you have any links you would like to shout out?
www.twitch.tv/geek.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons.